Exclusive. Kari Lake is open to challenging Gavin Newsom to a debate by Kelly Laco, executive editor of politics for Daily Mail. Republican Kari Lake says she's open to challenging California Governor Gavin Newsom to a debate to contrast his communist, Democratic policies with the America First platform she's running on for Senate. I would be open to that because I would love to showcase how disastrous the Democrat policies are, Lake responded during an exclusive interview with DailyMail.com this week. I mean, this is the guy who destroyed California almost single-handedly. And I know it because there are literally tens of thousands of Californians who fled California and moved to Arizona, many of whom voted for me in the last election. And told me that they just upgraded their lives, sold everything, walked away because of Gavin Newsom, according to the U.S. Census. Californians are moving to Arizona in large numbers. In 2021, 69,000 Californians moved to Arizona, and in 2022 74,000 made the move across state lines. Californians are fleeing Governor Gavin Newsom's state in large numbers. In 2021, 69,000 Californians moved to Arizona, and in 2022 74,000 made the move across state lines. Republican Kari Lake says she's open to challenging California Governor Gavin Newsom to a debate. It also raises questions of whether the massive amount of new Arizonans are Democrats hailing from the deep blue state or conservatives running away from the state's more progressive policies. The mass exodus from California could impact the results of the 2024 election as well. Arizona was won by Joe Biden over Donald Trump in 2020 by a margin of only 10,000 votes. I wouldn't shy away from debating him because I think that when it comes to America First policies, and what I would be talking about and explaining to the American people, versus his communist California policies that have destroyed that state, I think I would win hands down, Lake, a Trump ally, continued. And we would wake up a few people in the process to come on over and vote for America First candidates. Newsom's office did not respond whether he would consider debating Lake in the future. The America First platform is a campaign slogan used by former President Donald Trump in 2016 and currently as he seeks re-election in 2024. Time equals 400 Ms. Greater than Trump and Lake are close. She told DailyMail.com that the two speak regularly. I consider him to be a good friend. More importantly, I have great admiration for him. I think he's really been a great president, and we desperately need him back right now, she added. Time equals 400 Ms. Greater than Lake has taken trips to Trump's Mar-a-Lago in Florida for fundraising events. Trump is a huge fan of the outspoken Republican, and he has already endorsed her race. When I'm back in the White House, I need strong fighters like Kari in the Senate. She is a fighter. She's strong and she's good. She's got a great heart, by the way, he said in a post to Truth Social last month. Lake has also been floated as a potential vice presidential running mate for Trump, but she says she's focused on winning her race in Arizona at the moment. But her response didn't fully rule out ever joining a future Trump ticket or cabinet. I'm going to do whatever I can to help my country and help Arizona where I'm best served. Right now, I believe that to be the U.S. Senate, she told DailyMail.com. The Senate hopeful also said she thinks that the Democrats are working behind the scenes to find an alternative to Biden because they're embarrassed by him. The politicians in D.C., the Democrats, know that he cannot get them crossed over the finish line. And I think they're going to try to start maybe finding some other alternatives to Joe Biden with the hopes that somebody could win, she told DailyMail.com. Newsom has been considered a potential future presidential contender, and the Democrat has been stepping up his national and international trips. He met with Chinese President Xi Jinping last month in China to discuss the climate crisis. He traveled to Israel shortly before that in the aftermath of the horrific Hamas terror attack on innocent civilians on October 7. The America First platform was created by former President Donald Trump. Donald Trump and Kari Lake have a close working relationship, she says. Time equals 400 Ms. Greater than Chinese President Xi Jinping. Me with Gavin Newsom in China in October. Lake has never held public office herself and was a news anchor for years before her run for governor. I've worked in the media for 30 years. I understand how it works, she said regarding Biden's re-election bid. Lake suggested it is doomed because the press are even starting to become more critical of Biden, who they normally receive marching orders from. But the bottom line is, all the Democrats' policies are just so disastrous, and I don't think it matters who they plug in. Single quote.